To start the ruffled ear saver, we need to chain 18. So I'm going to make my slip knot here. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a chain of 18 stitches or 18 chains. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Now we're going to double crochet in the third chain from the hook. So we have 1 chain, 2 chains, third chain. So we're going to double crochet into that. In this pattern, it indicates that this first chain 2 is going to count as your first double crochet. So this is going to be a double crochet and another one. And we want to do 1 more double crochet in that same chain so that we have 3. And then we're going to double crochet in the next 14 chains. So now we've double crocheted into each of the next 14 chains. And we're going to double crochet 3 into this final chain. Two and 3. Now we're going to rotate our chain so we can work down the other side of it. So we're going to work down this side of the chain now. Here's where our knot is. So this is going to be the opposite side of that chain. This one right here. It kind of gets pulled up when you 3 double crochet in there, but it's going to be in this little loop right here. I'm going to work my tail in as I go. If this looks confusing or you don't want to do it, don't worry about it. Just work in your end as you normally would. If not, I have a video of how I do this. So there's 1. Oop. 2 and 3. Now we're going to front post double crochet around the next 14 stitches along this base. So we're going to skip these 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that make up our corner, and we're going to front post double crochet around the next 14. If you're unsure how to front post double crochet, go check out my video. So now we're back to, these are our 3 double crochet for the corner of the first side, and we're going to 3 double crochet in the base of this first chain where we worked our first double crochet corner. There's 2 and 3. Now we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 2. Now we're going to double crochet 2 in each of the next 3 stitches. This is counting as 1. So I do a standing double crochet. You can also chain 3 here if that's your desire. But if you want to know how to do the standing double crochet, I have a video on it. And this chain got pretty tight here. There we go. There's 1 in that stitch. 2. So now we're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch. And 2 in the next stitch. Now we're going to front post double crochet around each of the next 14 stitches. We've gotten to the next corner, so we're going to 2 double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. We're going to double crochet 2 in each of these stitches, so we can increase and make this a nice round corner. So down this side, we're gonna front post double crochet around the 14 stitches that make up our side. We're back to our corner stitches. So we're going to 2 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches for a total of 6 stitches. We're going to slip stitch into our first stitch. If you did a standing double crochet, it'll look just like a regular double crochet stitch. So it'll have just the 2 loops that you want to slip stitch into. If you did a chain 3, you'll slip stitch into the top of that chain 3. And now we're ready to begin our final round. So we're going to standing single crochet in that same stitch. It's essentially just a single crochet, you just pull up the loop a little bit taller. Now we're going to chain 3, single crochet in the next stitch, perform that again, chain 3, single crochet in the next stitch, again, 2 and 3 chains, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet in the next stitch, and last one, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet in the next stitch. So we're single crocheting into the last regular double crochet, so one of our corner ones, and when we get to the front post double crochets, the 14 across, we're just going to single crochet in them. We're not going to add another chain 3 here. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain 3s. We've done all 14 of our front post double crochets. So now we're going to single crochet into the first corner double crochet, and then chain 3 and single crochet in the next stitch. I believe it will be, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to do that 11 times total. We have our 11 loops here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now we're going to single crochet in the next 14 front post double crochets, and then single crochet 1 into this first double crochet of the corner, or of the rounded end. We're back to the rounded corner. I've single crocheted into the first double crochet there. Now we're going to chain 3 and single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So chain 3, single crochet in the next stitch. And for the last one, we're going to chain 3 and then join with the first single crochet. You can slip stitch in there if you want and cut your tail. I like to do an invisible join, so I'm gonna do that, but just know that you can slip stitch in that first single crochet and cut your tail. But I'm just going to go ahead and do an invisible join. Again, there's a video on this if you'd like to watch it. And then I would work in my tail. So we've got this, kind of curls up on you, but it looks great when it's on a head. So now we need to add our buttons. I've worked in my end, and now we're ready to sew on the buttons. So I have chosen these buttons, and I'm going to place them right up against the front post double crochets and centered between top and bottom. So they're going to go right here, so that this circle around kind of follows the button. It's going to go right there, and then the other one is going to go on the opposite side. The same placement. You would just sew those on as you normally would sew on a button.